All right, welcome everyone that is watching the replay and that is here tonight as we go into pillar 4 for our boot camp of the 5 pillars. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing the presentation because our homework is contained in that. And we'll start talking about how our homework went. Oopsie. Okay, so the agenda for today, review the 5 pillars, check in on our action items, and then we'll go into pillar number 4, which is serving. And we're going to talk about what is serve, why serve, how to serve, resources, teaching others to serve, and then we'll have our action steps for this week. So again, our 5 pillars are share, follow up, educate, serve, build. These are what we're going to do on a weekly basis to grow our business. Okay, so the action items from last week were to try a new method of education, run the ER report, and put together a plan to raise it. And what were your results? So I'll go first. So I actually did try a new method of education. I sent a Sway link for the first time, a Sway link class via project broadcast. And a couple people responded, just a couple people. So we'll see if I continue to do that and try to generate some conversations, if that'll be a way for people to get educated. And I also just reached out to additional people who are probably not getting a lot of love right now because some of them are strategically placed or they were signed up and the individual that signed them up isn't the most engaged right now. So I'm working on that as well. Run the ER report and put together a plan to raise it. I do this on a weekly basis with Francesca. So yeah, I'm always talking about stuff like that. We talked about it today. What other things we feel like the communication piece is that good with the team, but what can we do to increase engagement? So anyone else want to share how they did on their homework?
The homework was to try new methods of sharing. I feel like I said this already on a previous one, but like, so my newer method of sharing has been my stories and like constantly keeping the kit in some way in my stories and how to get started. I also have been, because I'm prepping with my team for a 90-day hormonal challenge in April. So I guess this is a little different too. I've been doing a live every single day, which I'm dreading because I still need to do this live today because I'm like, I am burnt out and tired and I don't know how I can't be pretty every day. Like this is a lot of work. People actually put on makeup every day. And I'm only on day 7 or 8. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting for me to try to keep consistency, but it's another touch point, to express what I'm doing and for other people to join.
And I guess a lot of what I've been doing is just inviting to, the team events. And sometimes those are pretty generic invites. So I've gone back in on my new way of educating. It's not super new, but like Dana said, try to be consistent with it. Just having the personal conversations in the private message. So I've done that with a few people this week, and emails like follow up, like here are the links to whatever videos, but hey, how's it going? And let's get together and have a discussion on it. So just more of the personal touch, which it seems counterintuitive, like that's what it should be anyway, but I guess there's a good balance of it, using what's in place and the other one. And about the ER thing, I guess I kind of talked to you, maybe it was after the class last week, that my plan to raise my ER was by lowering it first, making my percentages a little more accurate. Like people who are on ER but aren't actually ordering. So my numbers are kind of still skewed on that, just to make it a little more accurate, I guess.
Yep. Part of my team is that way too. And it's not just your portion of my team. So Dana,
Yeah.
with Christian, do you go over ER, like those statistics and stuff with Christian at all?
I do have goals to increase my ER.
Okay. And then, so Carrie, now every single leader development person has a coordinator. I'm still trying to get with Christian Penilla. Like the day that he wants to get together is Wednesday, which is the worst day for me because that's when I have my meeting. Thursday is the best day for me. And then he took like a week and a half to get back with me. So, but you could be coaching with the person that's over Iowa, whatever section that is. And I mean, they have really solid plans like to help with that particular stuff, like your ER percentage and what you can do. And